Alright, just got the twist jewel. And I put it on Lexis just because I'm hoping he'll get a Coma hit or Fagoru here in the next few floors. Something that I decided on probably within the last year when using a short party is that when I get like a stat-upping potion or a stat-upping piece of equipment, what I've started doing is actually equipping it on the person in my party that already is good at that stat, making them even better. For example, I'll oftentimes put some of my best agility upping stuff even on Artea, just to make them that much more fast. To ensure that I always have somebody first. Or what I should say is, I always have somebody going at the beginning of the round. Even against most bees, then he'll be faster. And in fact, once I get to the bees, I might put that twist jewel on Artea, just to make sure. Alright. Forget it. You can see Lexis is even faster than Artea for the moment. Another time that's helpful is if you make Dakar even more powerful, better defense, more HP. It makes him even that much more difficult for the enemies to defeat him. And you can see there I got a decent shield, so thanks to that twist jewel, overall I'd say the first 9 floors were a success. You can see that's really only a 20 boost there. Not much better than a wood shield, if even. And of course there's another benefit to just knowing I have strong in my spells inventory, is it's no big deal to take some damage. And in fact, it's a good thing because you're constantly keeping your IP meter partially or all the way filled for when you get stuck and you really need it. Okay, I think that's everybody. I don't know if I've explained this before, but in the distribution list that Gunty did, one odd thing that he found was that Apron is found much more often on floor 10 for some reason. I think it had something to do with it replaced all the other armors that you might find, if that makes any sense. Well, I should have taken that goblin out. I like to try to take the kobolds out first because of they drop the long knife. Artea's down to 6. And there's a long knife. And I'll keep giving my charred newts to Lexis just because he'll be doing some spell casting, I'm sure. And so I'm disappointed we didn't find an elemental ring. And if you didn't already know, all it means is if you use a spell of the same element, it's doubled. So if you have a water ring, cast dragon, it's twice as powerful. And you can imagine then how that's magnified against an enemy that's susceptible to water. And when you have someone in your party like Lexis that's really intelligent, it's really fun just doing a lot of damage. And it sure would be nice to get some better weapons, not because I'm going to lose any battles, but just to make these go faster. There's that apron. Got the spell Dread. I never use Dread, but at least that's another one out of the way, so the next time I get a spell, it's more likely I'll get one I want. So there's a fatal pick, which hopefully I won't need to use, but I don't think I'm really going to be trying a Keenid run this time. But I always like to try to complete my runs without using instant death. Although if I'm recording, I probably would use it just for the sake of speed.